All right, guys, we're moving into bracket here. Got Ribbet versus Kronos. I think I saw Peach versus Zero Suit Samus. Kronos playing that Zero Suit Samus, Ribbet playing that Peach, and we're going to move into this winners bracket. Round 1. We're opening bracket 23-man bracket here at the Lux Lounge tonight. Everybody came out in force. All the locals from Lawrence, plus Overland Park, the next Kansas City, Missouri, Topeka. We got everybody out from the Kansas at the Kansas Stock Market. Moving into game 1, opening up on Town and City. Again, Ribbet playing that Peach, Kronos playing that Zero Suit. Both these guys are really new players. It's pretty awesome to see that new young blood coming in. And we got Ribbet opening up with that big forward air pickup. It's going to be interesting, I really think that Zero Suit can kind of give it to Peach. Peach has some frame data issues in terms of attacks. If you look at her as her Brawl predecessor, she kind of had a lot of lagless moves, but they kind of took that away from her in terms of options. But she's still a very, powerful force. She has a lot of mobility stuff. I'm going to be here joined by Braille from Topeka.
Yes, indeedy.
Going to do a little bit of commentating work. There we go. And right now, Kronos opening up with a bit of a lead. Putting in that up air pressure. That's really where Zero Suit's going to shine. Just puts in, that juggling pressure. Although he overcommits a little bit with that.
Yeah, I can see that. So what are Peach's options for getting down? What does she want to bait out? How does she want to get down to the ground?
It's kind of hard because she falls so slowly. She kind of, I'd mix up, I'd really just try to get off stage and away from the combos, but also you can mix up float. That's just an option that a lot of characters don't have, and just kind of try to throw people off.
Standard all the way back from melee for Peach.
Right. You just kind of float outside the range, and then you're going to have to come in with a hitbox and just kind of hope it trades and you win.
Exactly. Okay.
And after being juggled, that was a very good turn up.
Very nice.
Picks up that edge.
Turn up snipers.
Very good down smash, forward smash, cleans up that stock, and we're at even here, game 1. For new players, their fundamentals are relatively solid. You just got to work on a little bit. A couple bad habits here and there, and they'll really come together, I think.
I think they're doing really well in making the adjustments. Seeing what's not working and then trying to trade it out there. And what I think they're missing to capitalize on are a lot of these punishes that they're getting.
Right. You can see, it looks like it might be they're getting a little nervous now because it's coming down to the wire on the first game. They lost their stocks. They don't have that cushion to work with. So you saw them rolling around each other, kind of dancing. Well, before they're just kind of, not even feeling each other out, just kind of going in. Now they're really doing that feeling out. And you see that foot. Very smart option there.
Very nice.
Very nice. Veteran plays for a new player.
Very nice.
Although kind of overcommitted right there. You see, Kronos seems to be favoring that down air recovery option from far away. And it's
I feel like Ribbet is really starting to read the follow-ups. It's reading the follow-ups.
There's that old school, easy reader book, Frog and Toad are friends.
Right, yeah.
Both of them got that Ribbet read right
exactly.
So Ribbet takes game 1. We're going to see where we're going to go here. We got 13 stages here, and we work 4 bands, so they're left with 5 to pick from. Best of 3. Let's see where we're going to go. Oh, guys, make sure you turn the time limit back to 5 as well. You're not camping each other, but just remember that. You can. It's the point. If you really want to. You should be. Because, now you're.
Okay.
On, solid is on.
Okay, I think I was solid before.
Okay, yeah.
I just didn't see
I checked it before. The sound marks. Talk? Say something?
All right.
Yeah.
Talking?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was good then. Right. Just wanted to make sure.
Right.
All that top-tier commentary. I didn't want it to go to waste.
Sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties there, but we'll see where we're going. I'm not sure where they're banned. Where are we going? Oh, they're going to Castle Siege. Interesting pick from the Zero Suit. I don't know, because in my opinion, Siege is rough for Zero Suit, but she does have that kill pop where she might kill early.
What makes Siege so rough for Zero Suit?
Zero Suit has a hard time zoning. She likes to use projectiles and neutral air to zone a lot, and the uneven ground makes that it's very nuanced how you have to do it. Plus, grab doesn't work as well on inclines away from them. Right there, you saw that effect of the grab because it was towards the incline instead of away, or towards the decline. So, but there's a bunch of things. But at the same time, against Peach, Zero Suit has those early kill pop options like boost kick and forward smash, where they're going to be able to kill off the side. So we have. Yeah, that's the best case scenario here.
I think that was just a flubbed recovery there.
Best case scenario for Kronos right now. Picks up that early lead, and let's see what he can do with it.
Ribbet trying to pull back a little too much, exhausted his options.
Yeah. And this is where it really gets interesting, just because the statues, people lag on them. They're gonna, a lot of players don't realize that they should probably work a lot more off of grabs here.
Right.
Just because they don't clash with the statues.
Or
right
we
now,
just bring down the house. That's what we're going for here.
Kronos kind of spotted him that game one, but he's putting in some reads right there. He's got quite a bit of an advantage.
I feel like he's using a heavy amount of just pressure.
Yeah.
And I think he's got Ribbet cracking under it just a little bit there. But
Ribbet's kind of feeling him out now, just kind of,
He's pulling back
I
more
think he's probably more of a fundamentally sound player than Kronos is right now, and he's just kind of chipping away at the lead. Very patient, just chipping away. And now we're on the FD stage, and that was close. I almost thought Zerasuit died right there. Castle Siege is one of those stages you really test players' stage knowledge and presence if they're able to manipulate different terrains, I guess.
Right. Got to play with that Jackie Chan mentality. Use everything around.
Right,
you.
Exactly.
Turn it to your advantage.
Oh my God, that's the most YOLO. I like YOLO boost kicks as a player, and that was super YOLO boost kick. But you see, what happens is when you get a huge lead in this game, there aren't like life bars per se. There's no the timer matters, but it doesn't really matter. They forgot to change it to 8 minutes. But the more of a lead you have, especially early, the more risk you can take to try to put your opponent away. So
one of the big differences that I've seen between Smash 4 as compared to the Melee type of game is because of the way that the game is set up with the rage, with you getting in a higher percentage and then doing more knockback, and as well as it being harder to kill most characters because kill moves stale a lot easier and a lot faster in here than in a game such as Melee. Getting a big lead does not necessarily guarantee you a stock. In fact, it may give your opponent a lot of advantages if they start reading your gameplay. And that's, I think, what we're seeing here in a sense.
Right, because if you imagine, if your opponent's smart, they'll if you get them with the read, they're oh no, don't do that ever again kind of situation. They start adapting to it. If you burn the reads you have, then you run out of